That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But this was a clip from then Tucker Carlson when he worked at, at Fox, and he was talking about the diary.
Well, it's prima facie shocking. I mean, fathers don't shower with their daughters at an age at which they remember it, of course. In your reporting, did you see any potential, and I know this wasn't the focus of your piece, but potential crime that would justify a pre-dawn knock raid by the FBI?
Yeah, this was an area that we covered in our reporting. We really wanted to find out, how did the diary get from where it was to to being published online? And it was left by Ashley in a house that she stayed in for a while after she came out of rehab. And then the next person who came to that house found the diary under the bed. And they're not actually being investigated by the FBI for stealing it. They're being investigated for selling it. So I don't know if that justifies a dawn raid on the people who got hold of the diary, who bought it from them. But the person who found it, she is being investigated for selling it. That's the alleged crime that the FBI are looking into.
Yeah, which is not a federal crime. Josh Boswell of the Daily Mail. Great to see you tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So we're going to recap a lot of what you just heard. This has been out there for a while. It should have been the focus of a lot more attention than it has been. We hope to change that. So here, once again, are the words from Ashley Biden's diary. Quote, "I have always been boy crazy," she wrote, "hypersexualized at a young age. I remember somewhat being sexualized with a family member. I remember having sex with friends at a young age. Showers with my dad, probably not appropriate." So Ashley Biden wrote this in the
and that's from the Daily Mail. So the Daily Mail confirmed that this is real too. It's pretty crazy stuff developing here. So, this is a lot. This is a lot, because I wasn't really in tune with the story as much. I knew about the diary, but I can't lie to you, I didn't know whether it was true or not. So you're watching a real live reaction of somebody that just found this out. It's just like, whoa, let me report on this. Because why would the Biden DOJ be going after somebody if the story wasn't true? They're going after Amy Harris. They're going after Amy Harris for selling the story to James O'Keefe. The story was published by the Daily Mail. So the story's true. Everything that's written here was from Ashley Biden.
Context of her struggle with sexual compulsiveness in later life. And she attributes those compulsions to the fact that her father took showers with her in a way that was, quote, not appropriate. Now, we have no reason to doubt that what she wrote is true. She did not write this for public consumption. She wrote it in a diary that, as you just heard, she accidentally left behind in a halfway house in Palm Beach, Florida in June of 2020 during the presidential race. The woman who took the room that she left, a single mother, found that diary under the bed. Now, if you are the father of daughters, ask yourself, is there any explanation for that behavior that is justifiable? And there's not. It's sick and it's horrifying. Now, Ashley Biden doesn't say how old she was at the time she showered with her father, but obviously she was old enough to remember doing it. And by the way, little kids don't take showers, they take baths. Inappropriate showering with your own daughter? If that's not child molestation, it is definitely close enough to justify a police visit. But the police have not visited Joe Biden. They're not investigating this.
All right. I won't play too much of this. Once again, I don't want to get in trouble. I don't know what I can't share. But once again, go to the locals. I'm not trying to get banned off YouTube. But one thing I will say is that I will keep talking about this. And I think, once again, it's just something that I brought forth. Why would the Biden DOJ now be going after Amy Harris, who leaked out and sold the story to James O'Keefe, and James O'Keefe then confirmed, and then the Daily Mail confirmed, and then Fox News allowed this to be aired? Very interesting. Now, does anybody care? Would anybody care? I know people like, I spent the whole day. You want to know what I spent the whole, this was in 2022. This was before, this is before Fox News fired Tucker Carlson. So all I'm saying is this. They spend all day speaking about Donald Trump, found liable for, for grape. Let's not use the R word here. Found liable for all these things. They focus on Trump all day, but they never report the story. The laptop story was then told. They told us that it was
They know what Afro was. Afro is the symbology of magnetism. That means your hair is alive. Let me say it again. Afro is a sign of magnetism. That means your hair is alive. You know what Afro do also? Lice could not live in it. A straight hair lice live in them. Did you know that? Oh, no, you don't. Your hair gravitates towards the sun. Your Afro is a halo. Okay? That's why if you go touch a magnet conductor, they'll pull your hair up. Okay? So, an Afro is a natural conductor of magnetism. This is how the indentured servants have their hair, because they know the truth. Oh no, you ain't ready for this conversation. Some of y'all just don't. Okay, so for some of these so-called native out here, they're just so proud to show, oh, our hair is straight, your hair is dead. That's the difference between hair and fur. It's not the same. We carry hair. You carry fur. Our hair have life in it. It stay up. Our hair grow like trees. We are nature. Your hair stay down because it's dead. And who comes to live in them? Life. Two different vibrations. This was the standard of beauty. Because beauty is a part of hair. That's why black women, or black folks, spend billions of dollars annually on hairstyle and hair product or hair period. Identity crisis, because they don't know the truth. So this is Europe that you witness here. When the European come here, that's the hairstyle. Why you think Queen Elizabeth never wear her hair to be straight or down? Let me say this again. Why Queen Elizabeth never have her hair to be like European, straight down or straight back? She always had her hair to look like a mini fro. You want to know why? I put it this way.
Hollywood is still racist?
No. Hell, motherfucker, yeah, they racist. Is you fucking crazy? Did you see the new movie about Moses?
Right.
How the fuck is the gladiator dude Moses? The fuck out of here. This is in Africa, not some small village in Sweden. Who comes up with this shit? That's like me playing JFK. Eddie Griffin as John F. Kennedy. The movie gonna start with my black ass getting shot, then the rest of the movie's about the white detective trying to figure out who did it.
What do you think were some of the most racist things that you dealt with being in Hollywood?
Hollywood, man.
Just Hollywood in general?
Yes. When we all came out here, this goes from Martin's show to me and Malcolm's show to Jamie Foxx's show, so on and so forth. They put us on these new networks. Remember they had UPN, I used to call it You Pick a Nigga. The You Pick a Nigga network. Every black show creates this network. Once this motherfucker is built on our backs, they sell the motherfucker. Where's UPN at? Hey.
There's one picture that should always stick with you. By now, if you watch The Simpsons, then you should know they predict everything. It's mostly predictive programming or programming predicting. I'm gonna show you something they didn't want to show you without the fish lens. On this gigantic donut with several realms, obviously. They put it in video games also, but edges are upturned, just like people always know they have been. And the same thing Admiral Byrd told you was the edges were upturned. What do you not hear here, man? You do not comprehend well? The truth gonna remain the truth regardless of whether they wanted to tell you or whether they want you to know. Or they're gonna tell you anyways, we don't care. People wanna sleep, they call you crazy. They call you slow, they call you dumb. Whatever other word they can use for it. But they'll always be wrong. And when they do wake up, they'll never apologize to you because they're going to be too busy worried about the stuff that's going on around them. As usual, we worry about 9-to-5 jobs. We worried about taking the bills, care, for the family, do all, get what I'm saying. We ain't got to say much, but you know what's going on. So at the same time, while people lost, and when all that doesn't matter, guess what? You just stuck. Some people don't even have the basic survival skills, let alone the basic thinking skills to actually formulate, plot, brainstorm, and come to a conclusion of what you need to be doing. In this world, man, you got to learn to survive from day one. Some people have been so far withdrawn from survival that they just, everything is given to you. So, I don't care about this stuff. It's okay. But we're here to tell you the truth anyways. We don't care, man. We love you, man. That's why I always tell you, man. God is first, man. Keep God first, man. God is within. And y'all not searching, you never will seek, ye shall not find. But I will show you what they did find. And what they did find was the truth. And it scared them so bad that they was like, oh man, we treat these people so bad. We did this, we did that thing. We blew up all, let me be quiet. But you get what I'm saying? People find out something that they knew was true from their heart, but they sat there and seen the love on people's hearts and minds and how people carried themselves, how they took care of their people, and they wanted to strip them down, make them slaves. Come on, man. God be with you, man, because I'm going to tell you, God is not pleased. No matter how many times they change the community guidelines, God's still going to be around. No matter how many times they turn their back on you, God'll still be around. No matter how many times they kick you down, God'll be able to pick you up, and God still will be around. Point being is I'm showing you, God showed me a lot of things in life, man. I've been through so much, man, and I can tell you this, man. I ain't telling you to believe because I want you to believe. I'm telling you that God is within. You gotta find that. We all a part of one consciousness. They don't want to tell you. They made a movie called Eon Flux and told you. Eon Flux. You see, it's always right in front of your face, people. Keep God first. And remember, common sense and discernment doesn't fall from trees, nor does it grow from one. Keep God first.
To the city, you're going to lose the ability to understand at least 3,000 sounds. Somebody from the country can say that's the sound of a deer, that's the sound of a raccoon, that's the sound of a leaf when the water strikes, that's the sound of, they have more sound intelligence, more color intelligence. So somebody from the country would put purple with yellow. You say they dress like they're from the country because they saw flowers growing like that. You see? So we were more in tune with that, but we lost our color intelligence, smell intelligence, touch intelligence when we moved in the city. You see, we were just brought in because we were processors of products. That's all we were trained to do, process products, whether it was in the coal mines or whether it was with automobile companies. That's all. So the other skills they didn't need, so you don't need that stuff. But so we lost our attunement, our relationship with everything. Every disease has a smell. That's just simple. Yeah. Every disease has a smell. People with diabetes, their urine's going to smell sweet. They have a smell. Every disease has a smell. Cancer has a smell. This is what you were in tune with before we got away from nature. You say, oh, that smells like a rat. That smells like a bird. We knew the smells of animals, but we lost our smell intelligence when we moved in the city. Because you can tell where a herd of what you call deer are nesting at, because they nest in the woods, but you can smell them. You say, I'm getting close to some deer. I better, because you step on one of them, all of them come at you. So we had all these intelligence. I'm saying this is not a foreign thing. It's just that we've been trained to process products, cotton, sugarcane, cars, tires, coal. We just process the product. So our owner said, you don't.
No daddy, take that, take it. I'll smack me an elderly. You might kill me a kid, but I ain't. I mean, kill me a baby, but I ain't doing that.
Absolutely not.
Nah, I'm
absolutely not.
See that camera out there? See y'all, so I'm trying to swing through this. None of that. You heard?
Oh yeah, nah. And you gotta go through me too.
I got a zillion security.
Yup.
He got a billion security.
So y'all don't know that it was the fallen angels that taught man how to adorn their bodies with gold and silver and precious jewels. They taught them vanity. They taught them how to paint their eyelids, paint their fingers and toes. They embedded that into their minds that this is the way you look royal and regal and beautiful. These things that are of no importance to the Most High. Your murmurings of empty words and ritual prayers, saying the same words over and over again. And you think that your prayers are getting through the ceiling. This is what the pastors should be telling you, the truth. But the blood will be on their hands too. Because we are living in a world full of confusion, lost, and the children of Israel are lost. Daughters of Jerusalem twerking?
Yes, I'm wondering how many incarnations do I have here on earth?
Before we answer you, do you understand that all lives exist simultaneously?
Yes, I do.
And therefore, when you say, how many incarnations do I have, what you're actually saying is, how many simultaneous incarnations are happening from the same oversoul that I am also an extension from?
Correct.
You understand?
I do.
And therefore, you're making cross connections to these other incarnations. You're not literally experiencing them one after another.
Correct. I understand.
All right. 157.
Thank you.
Thing I noticed about this picture. The Nibiru dead smack in the middle up at the firmament. Remember I told you how these objects come through the ether. They come through a gate first past the firmament in order to enter our ether space, and then they can come through. That's why people looking for cataclysms and everything and saying, oh, something so close, just because NASA told you that. Nah, it would have to cause destruction. It would, but in a different way. This is magnetic. This is electromagnetic. It's hard to explain. As you can see, it's also depicted in here the spirits that move the weather around. Besides, maybe the manipulation and seeding of clouds. What you see over here, all the different suns at the top. And if you look at the rim of the ether around the edges, you can also see the different moons that come through the gates around the Antarctic ice. You can also see the depiction of higher beings up there above that firmament also. You see the comets and everything that's also in our firmament. It's pretty trippy when you look at this thing though. But when you look at this right here, look at this picture. Sky, sun, planets, stars, galaxies. All 3D projections, not physical, real objects. So that would mean you have to be a source of something else. That's crazy when you kind of think, when you get a deep thought. But dome giving, globe illusion, grid lines, flat plane, south pole, north pole, subterranean master control system, unknown space. It's just really trippy how this depicts a mirror overhead, man. Just a really neat depiction here. Something to make you think. But keep God first, man. And remember, common sense and discernment doesn't fall from trees, nor does it grow on one.
Winner not real. The true name, it's a weapon. The true name of winner is called Sub-Zero technology. They made fake clouds, and then they put ice crystals in the clouds, and then they use these fake 5G towers to activate these fake ice crystals in these clouds. Ice really is our weakness, y'all. Listen, y'all, and hear me closely. The warmer it gets for Black and Latino people, the stronger we get. The stronger we get. Hear me closely. The warmer it is, the stronger we get. Now ask yourself, how strong will we be if it was 1,000 degrees outside? Think about that. You don't think you can take 1,000 degree heat, do you? We are heat, nigga. You will know where we come from, the highest of realms. The cosmos is warm. The higher you go, the hotter it get. Because when something vibrating fast, it's rubbing so it gets warmer. That's science. It gets warmer. That's science. The faster the vibration. So okay, we descended down into these bodies, man. We are heat. We are fire, man. You think you can't take 1,000 degrees? Shit. Nigga, it hit 1,000 degrees outside, boy, your ass will be around this bitch doing all type of shit you never thought you could do in your fucking life. That's why they gotta keep this motherfucker cold. Pay attention.
Okay, so I hope this reached the scientists on TikTok. If you've seen the sun videos on TikTok, if you know, you know. So I had a little look myself. Right, there's the lens flare, yeah? So I'm zooming into the sun. There's the lens flare, yeah? I zoom in a bit more and look. What is that? Why has the lens flare got them little dots in it. Because isn't that reflecting the light source? But why is it so perfect? And I've zoomed in here. Look, if that's the original light source that's being reflected, why is it like that? Genuine question.